But first, a food fight. A chicken coop ruffling feathers in Lehigh Acres. Homeowners say they're being told to give up their main food supply, but they are not giving in without a fight. They say Lee County is coming down on them too hard as they struggle to keep food on their tables, and they want to know why. 4 in Your Corner's Mike Mason live asking county officials if they can see it from their perspective. Mike?
And after I began asking some questions, at least one of those county officials has promised 4 in Your Corner that he will take action, and that's good news for some needy families.
Diana Caminos is on disability. Her husband lost his job, they have a 2-year-old daughter, and they're fighting to keep food on the table.
Well, right now we have no income coming in our house at all, nothing.
Caminos lives in Lehigh Acres and figured getting some chickens would help. They produce eggs, meat, and fertilizer for her family's garden. So she called someone at Animal Control to make sure it would be okay.
But she said, well, I don't have a problem with you having chickens as long as you don't have roosters. She laughed and said, because they might, disturb your neighbor.
Caminos bought the chickens and everything seemed fine until other chicken farmers in her area began getting citations.
Caminos says she called the Lee County Board of County Commissioners. Her district commissioner is Frank Mann. Frank Mann's staff told her to call Animal Services. Animal Services told her to call Code Enforcement, and all Code Enforcement did for her was to give her this citation.
And that's not the way I would have handled it.
Lee County Commissioner Brian Bigelow says the local ordinance that forbids folks from raising chickens is outdated.
To not address or not accept that this is a sign of a new reality, I think is living in denial. We just simply can't do it.
Diane Muth and her daughter also bought some chickens to help make ends meet, and they were also cited. They had until today to get rid of the birds.
But you're not going to?
Can I take the 5th? Yes, I'm going to keep them. I'll keep them inside my house if I have to.
What would you ask the Board of County Commissioners?
Please, just let us keep our chickens. We're not going to go overboard and have a whole poultry farm out here. Just 4 or 5 chickens to sustain our family, that's all.
And 4 in Your Corner now has one commissioner's promise that he will take action.
We will definitely look at it, even if it's just my office trying to do so.
In the past month alone, Lee County Code Enforcement has issued dozens of violations to people who raise chickens. Diana Caminos has begun a petition to change the ordinance, and so far she has about 50 signatures. We will, of course, follow this story and bring you any updates. Live in the studio, Mike Mason, Fox 4 in Your Corner.